Hello, you guys. So I wanted to share a personal story with you about something that I experienced last week where I literally thought I was losing my mind. And I've had this experience a couple other times in the past year, but I really wanted to share about it today because, one, if you're going through something similar, I want to just remind you that there's nothing wrong with you. You're not going crazy. And two, I want to show you how I go through these things because I go through them pretty quickly. Things shift very fast in my life. And no matter what I'm going through, when it gets crunchy and uncomfortable and hard and painful, this is how I go through all of those moments. And I think that many of us are programmed and conditioned to try to hightail it out, try to fix or change, try to control the moments that we're in that we don't like, the moments that we don't want to be in. Okay. So first, let me just share what I went through. I woke up the other day and I was in a really weird space. I felt like I wasn't me. I felt like there was like a cloak over me or like a blanket over me, and I couldn't find myself. I didn't know who I was. I couldn't grab me. I was walking around and I felt like I was a foreigner in a foreign land. I was crying all day. I sat in a field for 8 hours. I had the luxury of not really having to do much that day. And I canceled a lot of things because I couldn't do anything. I was so exhausted in my body, I could barely function. I couldn't do emails. I could barely talk on the phone. I was trying to like grasp reality, really. It felt like I was out of touch. I wanted to quit. I didn't want to do anything. I literally was like, I'm going to just go live in a cabin and then the rest of my life, that's it. I don't even know how to show up. I don't know how to teach. I don't know how to do this life. I don't know how to do this world. It was a massive breakdown for me. And it just felt like I was losing myself. I didn't know who I was. So what I do when I go through moments like this, there are 3 very specific things I do. 1, I watch myself go through it while I go through it. What I mean by that is I am observing myself experiencing the moment while I'm experiencing it. So it's called the observer. For instance, I was sitting on the field and I was crying and journaling, and I knew that I was crying and journaling going through something. So there were 2 lenses. There was the lens of Lori going through it, crying and journaling. And then there was a higher Lori watching Lori do this. And I was holding both perspectives. So I was watching me. I knew that I was crying. I knew that I was going through something. I knew that I was journaling, right? And I allowed myself to go through it and experience it. Okay, so that's really important. It's a detachment while you allow yourself to feel everything. Second thing I did is I didn't judge. I didn't judge one single moment. I didn't say that I was stupid or dumb. I mean, I got really upset. I allowed myself to feel like insecure thoughts and insecure beliefs and unworthiness. I felt all those things, but I didn't judge myself like there's something wrong with me. I shouldn't be feeling this. I'm dumb. I'm stupid. I'm whatever. I didn't do that. It's extremely important that we're aware of our judgments when we're in this, because there is nothing wrong with you if you find yourself in these moments. And the third thing I did, which is to me the most important piece, is that I didn't change it, I didn't fix it, and I didn't try to get out of it. We are programmed and conditioned to exit stage left when we find ourselves in an experience, in a moment that doesn't feel good, that we don't like, that we want out of because we can't control it. You cannot control the uncomfortable moments. You can't control the crunchy, painful moments. You can't control the moments where you are crying for hours and where you don't understand that you can't grasp reality. You can't change those. But if you try to, you will stunt your transformation. Because the only place that we transform is in the moments that we want to get out of. Any moment that you find yourself in that's uncomfortable, that you don't like, and that you want to change or fix, that is the transformational moments. And the reason that we find ourselves in the same patterns, the same programming, the same relationships, the same everything is because we don't allow ourselves to be in the most uncomfortable moments that create our transformation. We pull ourselves out and it's like, oh my God, that was the moment. These are the most powerful moments in your life. The moments where you're breaking down. The moments where you don't understand things. The moments where you feel like you're losing your mind. The moments that you want to quit and get out. The moments that you are just so uncomfortable. That is the most powerful transformational moment. And the only reason that I can say this is because this is how I have navigated the last couple of years of my life. And these uncomfortable, transformational, powerful, magical moments are gone within 24 hours. Most of the time, because I allow myself to just devour and go through the whole thing. And when you do that without a judgment or an attachment, so you don't wallow in it, there's something wrong with me, there's something wrong with me, I can't believe I'm in this. You're not a victim. You are just present with the experience. You're present, you're in it, and that's it. You're not attached to trying to find a solution or to get out of it. You're just present with it. And when you are present with the most uncomfortable feelings, with the most uncomfortable experiences and moments, you will find yourself shifting in ways that you never have before. I promise you. So if you find yourself in anything like I just described, one, can you start observing yourself in it? Can you just start to watch yourself as you go through the whole thing and go through all of it? Feel all of it. You're not going to die. There's nothing wrong with you. And the more that you can do this, the more you will come out. And then you will trust when you find yourself in something similar. You will trust that you're okay. You will trust that you get through it. The second thing is don't judge. Don't judge yourself. Stop any judgment. And the third thing is, please God, don't try to change it, fix it, or pull yourself out of it. Don't try to positive think your way out of it. Don't try to bring yourself into some higher state, some higher vibration. I'm going to raise my vibration to get out of this. You're not in control of your transformation. You're not in control of your shifting. You're not in control in moving yourself into greater versions of you that are waiting for you right now. You, the egoic personality, is not in charge of this. You don't know how to do this. Let go. Trust that there is an aspect of you that is trying to lead you into the most miraculous ways of experiencing this human journey. And that if you don't trust what is in front of you all the time, if you don't trust and surrender and experience every single thing that is brought in front of you like on a silver platter, including the days where you feel like you're losing your mind and you need to go into a mental hospital, that is being served to me on a silver platter. And I said, yes, I will eat this up. Thank you, because I know this is my transformation. Everything is allowing you to transform right now. Everything. And it's allowing you to step deeper into greater ways of being in this world. I love you. Be gentle with yourself and try not to do things the way we used to do things. Do it new. Trust you. Shift. I love you.